Give me the yeet, boys. And then I want to be thrown in a hole and drift away or something.
Yeah, I want to be tossed in a fucking hole and drift away.
10 out of 10.
I liked it.
Welcome to Idiot Box, everybody. He's wearing Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood ?
Those are Golden Girls.
Those are the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls. What did you think 4 women was one Mr.
I don't
Rogers?
know. Don't you have a Mr. Rogers shirt?
I do.
Okay, and that also has old people on it.
It has one.
Okay.
And his name is Mr. Rogers. Fred Rogers, I should say.
Fred Rogers? Is that his name?
Yeah.
His name's Fred?
Fred Rogers.
I'm learning things.
You didn't watch Mr. Rogers when you were a young Joey?
No, I've never seen it. I don't know what it's about. I know he's one of those like wholesome icons, you know? Kind of like Bob Ross or Terry Crews or whatnot.
Wow, I didn't know who you were going to pick for your second example. But yeah, Terry Crews is pretty damn wholesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who else is wholesome?
Keanu Reeves is another big one. People love Keanu, dude.
Thank goodness.
Love him so much. Waluigi, true.
Wholesome content.
Yeah. Maybe like... What's a low tier that you can't really hate because they're just so bad? Like Game & Watch. Does anyone hate Game & Watch? I bet people do.
Yeah. He's a little whack, right? Because you can just lose to RNG. You can just get hit by one.
True.
Maybe Mario. Mario's like the least hateable character.
Mario, yeah.
Like,
I hate on Doc, but not Mario.
It's weird because they're basically the same except for Nair and Fair.
Yeah, but Fair is a huge buff. Fair is like your one kill move. That's like what you look for.
Kobe.
And isn't the cape a lot bigger on Doc?
I think one of them goes further out, and one of them is like higher. Like one's more vertical and one's more like rectangular.
Oh, really?
But I get the two mixed up. Yeah. I don't want to spread misinformation. I bet Doc's cape is the fat one, and Mario's goes really far out. But I don't.
Yeah.
Just a guess.
Mm-hmm.
I know a bunch of dumb stuff, but I don't know all the dumb stuff.
All the dumb stuff.
All the dumb stuff.
All the dumb shit. Oh, did you hear? Speaking of which, did you see the summit? What was it? What do you call it? It's like a
Results.
goal. No.
Oh.
Incentive. The summit incentive to have Axe like just show off a bunch of melee shit that him and Vector Man found like over the years.
That's all I want to happen.
Yeah,
now.
it's just gonna be a long quick show and tell basically.
Quick show and tell. Axe is like the best at quick show and tell.
Yeah,
by far.
Exactly.
I think you just typed. Hold on, let me click your link. Okay, it works. So Twitter's being dumb. So the actual like the thumbnail for your Twitter link is just twitch.tv. But if I click the link, it goes to where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, yours does the same thing. What the hell?
Yeah, but whatever. If you click the link,
Twitter.
Even if you just click the picture that just says twitch.tv, you still go.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Sick.
All the
dumb shit. Oh man.
Okay, I'm back.
But yeah, I don't even know. Like, do you think we're gonna see shit that we don't know about?
Oh yeah, I see stuff we don't know about all the time. Did you know about reverse neutral B with Game & Watch? Like,
no,
that happens all the time.
I mean, theoretically, I guess I knew about it. Like, if you were to ask me, is that a thing or not? I'd be like, I suppose it is. I've never seen it. It's probably really hard to hit.
My favorite thing about this game by far is that I know I don't know everything about it.
Yeah,
which is great.
I mean, what other game can you do that with, really? You know, It's like
Yeah.
every other game is like way too one-dimensional for that. It's like a Mario Power Tennis. It's like, how much can you learn out of that game, you know?
Yeah.
It's
I think
just
Ocarina is the only other one that I would say.
Ocarina, yeah.
I'm sorry, Ocarina. I always said Ocarina, by the way. I never said Ocarina.
I don't know which it is. I just say Ocarina.
You've played the game, so I'm going.
I've played it. You haven't played it?
I never played it.
Damn.
No. We didn't have an N64 when I was a wee lad.
I actually didn't either. I didn't play it until it was on Wii, like the virtual console.
The Genesis. Then a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. It's somewhere in there. I got a GameCube.
Ooh.
And then skipped over the Wii. Got a Wii U. And then back to PS4. I think PS4 and Wii U came out around the same time. And now I have a Switch.
Oh, you did get a PS4?
Well, my family did.
Oh, okay.
PS4's been out a while. I think I was probably like 15 when it came out. No, that's not true. Sorry,
PS4,
like 20.
No.
Sorry, like 20 when it came out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is. It has been out for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Rev? He said,
Hi,
so
Rev.
What's in the box? I mean, I don't want to give it away, but the title kind of tells it all, you know?
I think the box for today contains. We're gonna rank the melee taunts.
Yes, we're gonna rank melee taunts. I don't know if we're gonna rank anything else. I'm not sure.
We'll probably just talk for a little bit, and then we'll get into that. And then after that, it will just spitball.
Spitball.
The only thing on my notes. The only thing on my notes are the taunts and my thoughts on them.
You're like, oh, good. I don't need to forget. I don't need to remember, I mean.
But, Rev, if you have a suggestion.
Rev just said, I don't know if you have the chat up, by the way.
No, I don't. I probably should.
He said PS4 is like 6 years old now, which is pretty crazy. Dude, how long are they going to keep this like numbering system up? You know what I mean? Like, Xbox is already going off the rails. Xbox One X 360. It's like, guys, we need new ideas here.
Yeah, I think Xbox like painted themselves into a corner really early.
It's like, we're not just going to use numbers like Sony, but we're not going to change the name completely like Nintendo. So we're just going to be in this weird middle ground.
They went from Xbox, a perfectly fine console name, actually a really cool console name. I've always liked their logo. Mm-hmm. Then they went to the Xbox 360, quite a jump in numbers. Yeah. Meanwhile, PlayStation went to PlayStation. Meanwhile, PlayStation went to PlayStation 2, a much smaller pattern. Yeah. But then Xbox went back to Xbox, but then they went Xbox One, which sounds like it came out before the Xbox.
Yeah. Which already red flags, you know, like.
Uh-oh.
Where are we going with these numbers here?
Then we're going to go to the Xbox 359, Xbox 2, 358, Xbox 3.
Yeah, what if after Xbox 1, it's like, all right, Xbox 2. And it's like, well, you guys, after the 359th Xbox, what are we going to do here? It's gonna be problems.
It's like the people who, like 99 were scared about 2K. They're like, we run out of numbers between 1 and 360. The economy crashes.
Yeah.
Microsoft goes into the sea.
They've been successful for centuries and centuries, and they're just like, well, fuck. We already used 360. We don't have another console.
And then Bill Gates from the grave. 361.
He's just still around. Yeah.
Head in a jar on an Xbox.
That's the Xbox 361. It's just Bill Gates' frozen head.
His mouth is like where you put the cartridge. So we're back to cartridges.
His head just says, I told you not to name it 360 back in 2006.
When I love that your Bill Gates impression. He's like a prospector from the 1800s.
Well, he's old. It's gonna be like a really far year from now.
No, they're gonna do a new Xbox every month from now on.
Yeah, they want to get it out before he he passes away.
He can't die.
Yeah.
It's in his contract.
He has too much money.
If actually that'd be really funny. Can you imagine if your lifespan was directly like affected by? I don't even mean like in like you can afford better doctors. I mean literally future robots where the more money you've earned in your life, the longer you get to live.
Yeah. There's like actual stakes and like building a career and like. Well, obviously there is already, but I mean like you can't just be happy with what you have. It's like you have to keep growing, or else you're gonna die young.
Yeah, nobody would be playing roulette anymore. Casinos would just be empty.
Yeah.
Except for people that are like right about to go.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 more years. Dead. Just instantly. I got off the rails. How are you, Joey?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm not watching football. Are you watching football?
Mm-mm. No. I kind of forgot it was a thing.
Yeah.
I work in a bowling alley now. I've only worked there for a week, but there's nobody there. It's just a ghost town.
Well, always?
No, for Super Bowl day because there's no reason to.
Yeah.
I
thought you meant you just work at an abandoned bowling alley, just by yourself playing Suavemente on the speakers all day.
Yeah, I texted Joey that when I work there I can play whatever I want, and so I've been playing Suavemente. It has gotten one racially charged comment.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because it's in Spanish, so like a
well, that doesn't justify anything.
Like a Trumpy dude was like, "Don't stop playing that Mexican music," and
seriously,
and then he was like, you know, when there's those YouTube videos of people going crazy in a Walmart and they're just swearing and the cops have to take them away. I don't know how to describe it. It's not funny if they don't even know what they're doing. Like, it's one thing if they're just like opinionated of like, this is what I think is right. It's another if they're just a crazy person we haven't got yet. It's just like, you need treatment and you haven't gotten it yet.
So like he didn't even know what he was doing, you're saying? He was just like mad, and then you would ask him, what's wrong? And he'd be like, I don't know. I just wanted to be mad.
It would be more like if you were at like a store and a guy just came up to you and just started like ranting about what was on the radio, and then you look down and he's wearing just like a diaper. Just like, oh, I don't need to take your opinion seriously. Sorry. Or he's just like the world's oldest baby and he's famous. I just don't know who I didn't recognize him. Sorry.
Was this man alone at the bowling alley?
He was, yeah.
Okay.
And he was like kind of smelly and gross looking.
Okay. Was he... If you had to guess how long it's been since his last shower, what would you have to go with?
He seems to have access to a shower, but he did have multiple pieces of American flag clothing on, like more than 3. It's just like American flag jacket, Trump hat. He's holding an American flag for some reason. He wasn't.
I wish he was.
I think he had like red, white, and blue, like a bowling ball, like a red, white, and blue bowling ball.
Oh, of course, yeah.
America man, and he didn't want to hear Suavemente at all.
I kind of wish that like instead of him being in the bowling alley already when it came on, he just barged in as it came on. He's like, stop playing that.
Just a racist Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. Racist Kool-Aid. I might have to title this episode Racist Kool-Aid Man.
I don't think you want the word racist in the title, do you? It's going to make us sound you're racist.
Don't want to get demonetized. Rev says, as a guy who works in retail, I feel that. You just see racist people in diapers, Rev?
I think it's just more like obviously crazy people than literally like a... Because it's one thing if somebody comes up to you and they're like, they look sort of put together and they say something racist. You're like, oh, that guy's racist. But if a crazy person says something racist, you don't think that guy's racist. You think that guy's clearly like deranged.
It's like if he looks put together and he's racist, it's like subverting expectations, you know? But if someone's crazy and says that, then it's like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
It was like one of those. It was like, I'm playing Suavemente and a crazy guy said a crazy thing. Like, oh, well, story checks out.
Did you continue playing Suavemente then?
I did not because I can just play it again when he leaves. So I did.
So I did. I watched him walk out.
I played Lover by Taylor Swift, which is my new jam.
Sick. Did you play
Ocean Man? I play Ocean
Man. Nice.
Nothing But Flowers by the Talking Heads. That's my favorite Talking Heads song.
My favorite's Take Me to the River.
That's your favorite? Wow, okay. I would have been wrong. I was going to guess Once in a Lifetime, but I would have been...
That one, yeah. That one's like a weird banger,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This like weird David Byrne arm-cutting dance.
And you may find yourself inside a large automobile.
Yeah, I love that song. It's so great.
Well, how did I get here?
Like if David Byrne came up and said something racist, you wouldn't know what to think because you're like,
yeah, you're like, but you are weird and put together
at the same time. Yeah, he's the most normal looking weirdest dude in the world.
Well, how did I get here?
He's just on all fours, just like shaking his head.
Were you? I think you were gonna say something about the bowling alley before I mentioned Suavemente. You were like, you just started. Working there.
I just said it was empty because we're
right. The football's happening.
Football is happening,
which we don't care about.
Yeah, you mentioned that the Super Bowl's happening and we're not watching it.
Do you care about J-Lo? She's doing halftime.
Not really. I mean, I don't know if I'm too old or too young to appreciate J-Lo.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I only know On the Floor. That's the only song of hers I know, and I don't think she's gonna play that.
I know Jenny from the Block.
Jenny from the Block. Oh, that's a J-Lo song.
She's still Jenny from the Block, even though she's Jennifer Lopez, global superstar. She's still just Jenny from her neighborhood. I don't buy it. I think she's J-Lo all the way.
Doesn't it seem weird that they have to like put on a halftime show like that? It seems so like out of the way. You have to set up this stage and everything just in the middle of the game. Get like all the pyrotechnics and shit. It just I don't get why they do it. It's just to build hype.
I think I don't know. You know what? I think when I was little, when I was younger, I thought that way as well. I was like, what is this about? And now it's more like, well, that's the part that I'm genuinely interested in because I don't care about the rest of it. So maybe it's to appeal to people who are watching Super Bowl but don't care as much about football, like me.
Do you usually watch it, or like just not this year?
I think I'm about like 1 in 3 Super Bowls I've probably watched.
All right, yeah.
But I watch like every World Series, like regardless of
really?
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care who's in it.
Yeah, that seems weird to me though. Well, you like baseball more than football. I guess that's not weird.
Do you like? Assuming that you like football more than most other sports.
I like football a lot more than baseball, but I really like the Brewers. I'm like a huge fan. So, I don't know. If the Brewers are playing, I'll be really invested. But like, if it was just 2 random teams, I'd much rather be watching football than baseball.
When I was first getting into like, when you're that age where you get to like make decisions like, what's my favorite team going to be? I never wanted to pick the ones that were from Wisconsin. I don't know why. Just contrarian, like, I want to root for the other guy.
Yeah.
And so in like 2001, I was like, I'm a Red Sox fan, and I've just been sticking with it.
Yeah.
And then, it worked out.
Yeah. Aren't them and like the Yankees the only 2 teams that don't have salary caps or some bullshit like that?
They're also.
I think I remember hearing that.
They're very successful teams.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. that they buy their World Series rings, and that may be true, but as a fan,
It's
means
sick.
I get more Red Sox. So awesome. Yeah, I think so. But
Dude,
I'm not
baseball's...
gonna,
What's up?
I'm not going to defend it. I think you're right.
I wasn't trying to like attack them or anything. I just remember hearing that. But baseball's been pretty heartbreaking these last few years because the Brewers they'll like squeeze into the playoffs just barely, and then they'll have a really hot start. They'll probably win the divisional round and then like just lose in the the NLCS so tragically. That's happened 3 years in a row, I think.
A weird coincidence.
Wait, your mic died for a sec. Can you repeat?
It did. I might have just paused.
Oh, okay.
A weird coincidence. Like it doesn't come around very often, but like 2 times a year, maybe the Brewers play the Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
It's super rare.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to go see. I want to go to a Brewer home game when they play the Red Sox.
Oh yeah, that'd be
like,
sick.
It's like a shooting star. It's like never. Except technically, it does.
Have you been to a baseball, like an MLB game?
Yeah, I've been to several Brewer games.
Okay, yeah.
And I like it. It's good. Baseball's cool.
Yeah, I like Miller Park a lot. Or sorry, American Family Park. Because they renamed it. Yeah.
That's going to take some getting used to. I might just keep calling it Miller Park. I don't really
Yeah, I think everyone will.
Pretty sure the Sears Tower, pretty sure the Sears Tower got renamed when I was like 10. The Sears Tower forever, man.
Wait, what is it now?
I think it's like let me Google it.
The Jeffrey Epstein Tower.
Memorial Tower.
Yeah.
Willis Tower is what it's called.
Willis? What the...
Yeah. Let me see when it got renamed. Wikipedia quigs here. It was the Sears Tower for 36 years. And then in 2009 it got renamed. So it's been
the Little Caesars Tower.
Been the Willis Tower for 11 years, and no one will call it that. It's just the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
That's what Miller Park is going to be. Just like 20 years from now, we'll just still be calling it Miller Park.
Honestly, like I don't get it, man. That kind of reminds me of something I wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Like just companies buying, like, or trying to get exposure or notoriety or whatever by pissing people off like that. And the example I have in mind is this Planters bullshit on Twitter where they kill off their mascot. They literally kill Mr. Peanut for like social media attention. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh man. And then apparently today they said there's gonna be a baby Mr. Peanut that they're rolling out. And it's like, God, this is so fucked. I actually tweeted about how I think Planters now took the spot of Quick Trip as the worst company Twitter just for that stunt.
Quick Trip did not appreciate that, Joey.
No, they didn't.
They didn't like it.
They called me a failed Twitch streamer, which they're not wrong, but I mean, they didn't have to do that, you know?
That means they clicked on your bio. Like,
yeah.
I was saying I want to write a fake bio, piss them off, and then have them like make ridiculous claims that don't apply to me, and then change it back. Yeah, well, you're not a good French horn player. All right, that's odd to come back.
Yeah, you just change it back. You're like, what are you talking about? It's amazing. Because I didn't even at them either. I just put the words Quick Trip in the tweet, and then they came and found it, and then shat on me.
Is that? I thought you did tag them.
No, I just said Quick Trip.
I'm gonna pull the tweet up on my side.
I wonder if Quick Trip's watching right now because I'm saying it.
I don't think so. I bet they just searched their own name.
Yeah, which is still pretty ridiculous, I think.
Did they retweet you, or did they just reply?
Just reply.
Okay. 1 second. Oh, baby Mr. Peanut. Wait, what? They have a new tweet, Joey.
Quick Trip?
And I get it, but it involves baby Mr. Peanut, first of all. I get what they're going for, but I didn't at first. So I just thought they picked a random picture. But
oh, I found it. The one that's like, Dad, want me to fill up your car with gas? And then me, baby Mr. Peanut. What the fuck does this mean? Hold on, I'm gonna put this on the screen.
I think it's just about the baby eyes of little smile kind of thing.
Oh, like they're begging,
but I didn't,
or something.
But
I don't know.
I didn't get it at first. I was like, I think you just picked a picture. It's really weird.
Oh, God, that is a terrible tweet.
It is. They're really bad. Whoever is doing this is very bad at their. But we're talking about them, so maybe they're good in a way. I don't know.
Maybe. They finally got verified. Quick Trip was trying to get verified for so long and bitching about it every single day, and then they finally did it. And nothing's changed.
Oh, dude, you didn't tag them. You just wrote Quick Trip, and then they
went.
I didn't. Sorry, I had to check. That level of insanity is crazy to me. That they're typing in their own name and who said bad stuff. Let's insult them personally.
You think maybe the Quick Trip social media guy is that's his only job is to run the account, and so he has to work 8-hour shifts, but there's only a day's work only takes 10 minutes, so he's just spending the rest of the time obsessively searching Quick Trip.
I think he's just going through a divorce or something.
Oh yeah, probably
taking it out at work. No, I don't know. Doesn't seem like a real job to be the voice of a relatively successful, but also relatively kind of small.
Well, they're local, right?
No,
I think
they're through the whole state. It's just one state.
It's just Wisconsin, and who in Wisconsin doesn't know about Quick Trip and use Quick Trip? They don't have to grow an audience. I don't understand.
It would be like if Jeff Bezos buys all the water in the world and then makes it really. we're already on board. We get it.
Yeah,
it's a good product.
It's a good product.
You don't have to be dicks to everyone who says it's not. You're winning the war by being the best.
I want Amazon to have a monopoly on water.
No, you don't.
No, you do not. Can you imagine a monthly... Well, that's just the water bill. Never mind. Never mind.
Imagine paying for water. Oh, wait.
Imagine paying for water. Can you imagine that?
For a year, my last apartment, I didn't have to pay a water bill. That was pretty cool.
That's sick.
It was in the building, and the building had a business, so the business paid for the water.
Nice.
I still had to pay electric bill, so to take hot showers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You'd see it reflected in the electric bill, but...
Was your shower in your old apartment
It's the best shower I've ever had.
Really?
For sure. Mm-hmm.
Was it always hot every time?
Always hot and stupid high water pressure.
God
ridiculously
damn.
good.
Yeah. Dude, mine just gets it just goes from hot to cold like crazy. I can't stand it.
Like Katy Perry.
Yeah. From head to toe.
No.
You're wrong when it's right. And
up and
the
down.
The next line after that.
Black when it's white.
Oh, okay.
You change your mind like a girl changes clothes.
Is that one of the Super Bowls you watched, by chance?
I think so.
I remember she rode in on a mechanical lion.
I did watch that one.
And then she came down.
And CeeLo was there.
CeeLo?
In a Power Rangers uniform, yeah.
And then I believe that was also the year of Left Shark. Everyone's favorite. Yeah.
Team Stag. Well, not really, but almost.
That's probably like the best halftime since they started being shit.
I really liked the Bruce Springsteen one.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, since it became just pop. So, like,
I think
2009.
Hold on,
because it used to be all classic rock, and then the Black Eyed Peas did it.
Didn't Bon Jovi do one like relatively recently, like within the last 10 years?
I don't think so.
Let's go to the list of the.
Don't think so. I think
Super Bowl halftime shows.
It was Black Eyed Peas, then Madonna, I think.
List of Super Bowl halftime shows. Here, let's just go backwards. I have the.
Okay.
So backwards from now. So now is J-Lo, Shakira, Bad Bunny, J Balvin. I don't know who two of those people are. That's cool.
Bad Bunny.
The year before that was. Wait, are these just. What? Okay.
I think it was Maroon 5. No.
Okay. No. We're good. I gotcha. Okay, so then last year was. And Travis Scott.
Wait, say that again?
Last year was Maroon 5 and Travis Scott.
It was Maroon 5.
And then 2018 was Justin Timberlake. Which just goes with your
I don't have any memory of that. That's hilarious.
2017 was Lady Gaga, who I've always liked. So nice. I didn't watch it, but I'll go watch. The year before that, 2016, was Coldplay and Beyonce.
Yeah.
Which sounds good on paper. But
you remember that Beyonce picture from that show where she looked like super ugly in it, and she was like demanding it be taken off the internet?
I don't remember this at all.
You remember that?
No. Also, Beyonce's not ugly.
Wait. Hold on. I gotta try to find this.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe she succeeded and took it off the internet.
Beyonce Super Bowl picture.
Unflattering. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. That's not a great.
No, it's not a good picture of her.
It is really funny, though.
And she was like literally on Twitter being like, delete this image. It's like, oh, you don't know how this works, do you?
Yeah, you just reverse engineer.
You just made it a lot worse.
Before that, so that one was 2016. Mm-hmm. 2015 was Katy Perry, which awesome. 2014 Bruno Mars and Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't remember. 2013 Beyonce again.
What? Yep. She did it twice?
She did it 2013 and she appeared in 2016 with Coldplay. 2012 was Madonna, Feo, because that was the year that song was popular. 2011, Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, it was that late?
2011, yeah.
Okay.
Black Eyed Peas, Usher, and Slash. In it.
What a lineup.
2010 was just The Who, no special.
Okay. They
just did 5 songs.
I think before that, everything before this is like classic rock mostly.
Here, I'll just say who it was. Imagine going backwards. So then, 2009, Springsteen. Before that was Tom Petty, Rip. Before that was Prince, also Rip. Before that was the Rolling Stones.
Not Rip.
Just Paul McCartney was the year. Then the year before, 2004 is a weird. Jessica Simpson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's Jessica Simpson, Janet Jackson, P. Diddy, Nelly, Kid Rock, and Justin.
Kid Rock was there.
He was. He did Bow with the Ba and Cow. He did 2 songs.
No.
Was that the year that Justin Timberlake the thing?
I don't know. We're going back a ways now. I was like 8, maybe.
Oh, all right. 2003 was Shania Twain, no doubt.
Shania
Sting.
Sting?
Twain,
no
shit. Doubt. Sting, yeah.
That's pretty hype, actually.
I've noticed another trend which is that every year it seems like they add more songs. So, like for example, 2006, the Rolling Stones, they only did 3 songs.
Oh,
And
wow.
if I go to the most recent one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 songs. But
Are you kidding me?
But you know they're just like 30
Yeah.
seconds, like just the hook of each song. So that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. That's enough Super Bowl stuff for now. But my favorite one was the Springsteen one. You probably enjoyed the Tom Petty one.
Yeah, I remember it. I also remember the Prince one too. That was cool.
That one was good. Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're like, if you've never seen Prince before. Oh God, this guy's good. Holy shit.
Oh.
No wonder they hired him.
This guy's got a weird shaped guitar. That's what I remember.
Was your main takeaway from Baby Joe? That's not how it's supposed to be shaped. Let's talk about anything else.
All right, anything else?
How are you doing? How are you doing? What is your life like now?
I had a pretty busy day. Just between, I wanted to clean my apartment, and I did most of that stuff. So that was good. And I also needed to call Spectrum because I can't get TV anymore. And I was like, well, I'm just going to cancel Spectrum TV before they charge me again, since it's the beginning of the month. And I didn't do that. I still need to do that. But I'm afraid they're going to try to like rope me back in, you know? Be like, well, are you sure you want to cancel it? Because we have this deal going on where we're going to screw you over 3 months from now.
Maybe
it's the way you're dressed.
That's what they say to you.
Yeah.
Like, my TV doesn't work. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. You just covered in aluminum interfering with the signal.
Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't do anything, right? It's cable.
Right.
You'd be fine. You can wear out as much as aluminum. It's their slogan for 2020.
But yeah, I'm literally paying for TV right now that I can't get. It's pretty bullshit.
You gotta call them tomorrow. You gotta let them know.
Yeah.
I'm done with this.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I did try to call them, but I think they were closed. I think they're only open on weekdays, which feels bad, man. Yeah.
When was the last time you read a book?
When's the last time I read a book? 2000 and...
So sometime in the last 20 years. That's a good...
I said and.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's not the year 2000 when I was learning to read. Oh, man. 2015, maybe?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah.
What, do you remember what book it was, or you're just like speculating? Like, pretty sure that was the year. The year I read a book.
I got. Man. I think I got Neil's book, the Clockwork Angels book that he helped write, and I read that. That was probably around that time. Do you know about that?
Yeah, you told me about it when we did the Rush show.
It's like just lore around the album and stuff. That's pretty cool.
It's crazy that by the way, just super tangent, super sidetrack. That we were talking about Rush, and when we recorded it, he was alive. And so we keep talking about him present tense, and I listened to it recently.
Oh, really?
We probably wouldn't talk about him present tense anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's not around. That was...
Man.
I know,
yeah,
we snuck it in. We snuck it in right at the end.
It's weird to think how recent that was. It's crazy.
Yeah. End of last year. Neil.
Feels bad, man. You're like,
feels.
let's talk about anything else. I'm like, all right, depression.
I would rather talk about musicians that we Super Bowls that we don't care about.
Yeah, true.
You know, not by much. I don't want to be like, hey,
how did you find out about his death? Did you just see it
Uh,
on like Twitter or something?
My buddy John, a tweet just like, rest in peace, Neil Peart. And I was like, oh, well, we got to go digging because that can't be. It sucks. So,
I'm always skeptical when I hear it for like the first time.
Kobe,
Yeah.
I didn't believe at all. Kobe, I was like, there's no way. Wrong again, Quigs. You know,
Dude, January sucked. Oh my god. The world's ending, dude.
blame the month.
Yeah.
Blame
honestly.
the month. Yeah, and then the other thing that was weird is I don't know if you, but I looked on YouTube and there's like the in memoriam and was in it, and I was like, oh, that's right. That's how I knew he was all the way gone. Cool, you know. I didn't have
Kobe,
to think about
you're
it.
Saying?
Neil
Oh, Neil.
because it was for the Grammys, so
Yeah.
he gets like a 2-second like you know what he did for a living. He just does that in the clip
for 2 seconds.
Did you ever read his book? I think one of them is called like Ghost Rider. I forget the other one.
No, I haven't.
I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I read Ghost Rider, which is the. This is gonna get sad. After his first wife
Yeah.
died and his kid died, I think in the other order, his kid, then his first wife, then Rush.
So like late
stopped.
90s ish.
Yeah. It's the late 90s book. So, man, that dude had a sad.
Yeah.
Big really sad chunk right in the middle.
Yeah. He had a sad life, and he didn't even live to be that old either. He died at like age 60 something, I think.
66.
I can't remember. 66, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, my dad's almost 66. It's fucked.
Bob. I don't want to dox him, but I'll say 70% of his name.
Yeah.
Bob. It starts with Bob.
I just said 100%, so we're good. Can you imagine being like tiptoeing around someone's first name? It's like, I don't want to dox them. You know,
I think I gave it away.
The B name guy. Oh man.
I read a book this week. So I was like, oh, I wonder when the last time Joey read a book was.
I just kind of publicly embarrassed myself. You're like, I just read a book. When have you last read a book, by the way?
I didn't lead with I just read. Save that tidbit for.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no real wrong answer.
I just
people just don't read as much.
There are books I'd like to read though, like nonfiction ones,
like the Bible.
The Bible, the Quran.
Oh, they're all in there.
They're all yeah. We don't discriminate.
All the nonfiction ones.
What if it was just like every religion? You know, where it's like
pronouns and bio. It's just like a list.
Pronouns. Yeah, I'm religion fluid. Some days I'm Christian. Some days I'm Muslim.
I'm pan.
It's whatever. I'm pan-religious. I believe in them all.
Just for context, I don't really care about people's bios and stuff. I do think it's funny when the list is longer than like 2 things.
Right, yeah.
But not enough to really care. Although it would be interesting if you put everything you cared about, like, boom, right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, let's keep it nice and short, guys. Come on.
I think mine just says I talk a lot.
Your bio? I thought you meant your pronouns or like your preferences. I talk a lot.
I prefer to talk.
Yeah.
What is your I could pull it up. What does your Twitch thing say? Or your Twitter?
My Twitter bio? It says Melee Falco speedrunner, Twitch streamer, and then it's a link to my stream. I didn't like meme in it at all.
Oh,
I also said something about a GameCube, I think. Because of course I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get buried with your GameCube?
Nah.
If you go the way
would
of
never
Neil,
work, you know? It would never work.
what do you mean?
Well, she's a cube. I'm a person. You know, it just doesn't work. We're not compatible.
I said buried, like in a coffin when you're dead.
Oh, I thought you said married.
I realized that when you were answering with things that what I asked.
Am I gonna get buried with my GameCube? I don't know. I don't even know if I want to be buried in the first place. It's scary.
Well, you're gonna be dead, so if it's the dark,
I would hope so.
It won't be that big of a deal. I guess it's not really up to you, right? Like, why would you care? I don't care what people do with it. Just like
True.
whatever's cheapest.
Whatever's cheapest.
You know what would be kind of okay? This is a little morbid, and I don't think anybody will do this. But you know how this is for if you have a GameCube, you'll get this. Otherwise, you won't. You know how if you flip a GameCube over on the 2 compartments,
yeah,
just put my ashes in one of those.
And
put it back together.
That's a good idea, and
Is
also
it?
a weird one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Bit of breakfast that I just spit out.
Do I want to get buried with my GameCube? I don't think so. I think it doesn't want to be buried with me. You know, if it could talk and be like, no, please.
It would be like, I'm very old, very tired, but I won't stop working because Nintendo engineering is just beyond human recognition or something. I don't know. How are they still working? Like, how is that possible?
How are they still working? Like the console itself or the discs?
Like, I don't have many pieces of electronics that I had when I was like 7. But the GameCube still works.
Dude, I mean, I have an NES at home that still kind of works. Like, you have to fight with it to work, but once it gets going, it's fine.
In its old age, it's just more stubborn.
Yeah, it's like, no, stop turning me on.
Let me die.
Let me die. I'm like, I'm going to get buried with my GameCube, and the NES in the background's like, no, pick me.
Yeah, I think I've said for a while, not like asking, but just as joking, just like bury me in my mango jersey.
Yeah.
Not like I would really have any say in the matter. I'm tagging out before that decision gets made. But show them this clip.
You never had to sign up to be an organ donor, did you? Because you don't have a license.
No, I didn't have to do that.
Okay. Yeah, they ask you to do that. And apparently, I learned, like, if you are signed up to be an organ donor, and, like, say your life is, like, say, like, you're about to die, right? And the ambulance has to come get you. If you're not, or if you are an organ donor, they will prioritize your health less, because they're like, well, he's an organ donor, so we can just use his organs when he dies. Like, they're legally allowed to not resuscitate you if you're an organ donor. That's what I've heard. But I don't know. That sounds a little fishy.
If that were true, wouldn't that scare people away from signing up to be organ donors? Like,
I think people just don't know.
And hurt the decision in the long term. Like, maybe in the short term, yeah, you get to let a couple people stew in their juices or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But there's a guy on fire and you know.
they got a bucket of water ready. They're like, wait, actually, let's just watch him for a bit. All right, Noah says that's a myth. Yeah, it sounds fishy.
I don't think I wish you could tell. Like, I wish that they would. There's no reverse of an organ donor, right? There's no way to be not only do I not want to donate my organs, but well, I guess that is the opposite of an organ donor.
Give me other people's organs.
No,
when
no,
I
meant like.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
I meant like prioritize me, like check the box marked.
Oh,
abandon others and come get me.
Yeah,
and then you can mark a box like I'll go in my, wherever, and then organ donors are like, leave me to die and keep my stuff.
That's what they should say, or like should ask you. It's like, do you want to be saved in the event of a fatal car crash? Yes or no?
It's like smiley face, neutral face, frowny face.
Strongly agree, neutral.
Yeah. Every job interview ever. Do you want to be alive if you were just recently?
Yeah.
Or
dude, they ask really silly questions on those, by the way. There's like employee surveys. Like, if you were at a party and somebody spilled their drink, would you? Yeah.
I love the ones where they're trying to find the snitch. If you saw a coworker stealing money, would you A, tell a manager, B, talk to them about it in private, C, steal the money back and hide it?
That's like every onboarding process at every job. It's like, all right, we're going to do the sexual harassment training. And it's like,
oh no.
Your coworker says, hey, Rachel's looking pretty hot today. A, would you agree? It's like, oh my god, what am I doing here?
I guess if you're dumb enough to fail that test, they're like, we really shouldn't have hired you, and it's Gary or whatever.
The thing about those tests is like it's so easy to know what they're looking for. You don't even have to agree with the answer.
It's usually the best answer is almost always the
one
that has the really long one, like the most words.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I would respect their rights. And
inform a higher up employee and make sure that the other person understands what they did was wrong and try to intervene next time.
That's A, and then B is just like spank. Choose wisely.
Think carefully.
Here at Google, we care about that kind of thing.
C is undress her on the spot. Oh, that's so true.
D is like follow on Twitter and
like all her pictures.
Like write one comment on each one. Great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Oh man.
I always think, oh, I want to be crude. All right.
Okay.
How do I want to say this?
Tread lightly.
No, I'm not going to get myself in trouble, really, but
okay.
It's just a dumb topic. You know how on most websites where you can watch videos, you can read comments under those videos?
Yeah.
There's also a share button on most websites.
There is? Okay.
Most websites where you can watch videos, there's a share button that I am terrified to click.
Oh no.
And there's a comment section that is active and it should not be.
Yeah. Dude, they're always the same too. There's like there'll be like the meme ones.
Exclamation point.
Yeah. There'll be the ones that are just like the Seahawks should have ran it. And it's like referencing like the Super Bowl 8 years ago. It's like, oh, you're trying to get likes on a very unrelated video. And then there's the ones that are just actually talking about the video that disturbed me greatly.
It's like, that looks like my aunt. And you're like,
that looks like my aunt. Yeah. They're like, what's her name?
My favorite one is when they talk to it's like a video from like 8 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
A comment from like a month ago as if
like,
they're
you are so
comments.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Or something.
Like, who is that for? Me? The guy reading it? That's weird. But yeah, I always thought it was funny that there's a share button. Like, who has done that ever?
Yeah, I don't know if that ever gets used.
I kind of want to test it someday. You'll be my test, but
you're gonna send it like through Messenger?
Yeah,
dude, like, you better be careful. You're not pressing the wrong things. Once you hit that share button, it's hard to go back. You know. Like if you end up tweeting it or something on accident.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm telling you ahead of time. It's like a MythBuster situation. So we're gonna find it, but you're right. If I click like Twitter on accident, it's just over.
Yeah, I guess depending on what it is.
What good thing could be in there?
You could something vanilla, It's like, oh, Quigs accidentally shared that. No big deal. But then if it's like,
what's vanilla to you, Joey? What would you not?
We're not going to get into this conversation.
What would you see and be like, story?
It would be weird no matter what. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm like, what would be vanilla?
No, I mean, okay. There's a difference between it being weird and it being weird and disturbing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, he shared porn and he's watching weird porn.
What would you categorize the pizza stuff as?
Pizza stuff?
Yeah,
that's like one of those videos you'd watch with clothes on and laugh at.
Yeah.
I feel like most people watching that aren't naked. That's a hard read, but I think
that subgenre is my favorite. It's so funny and dumb. That and the hoverboard stuff. That was
also hoverboard. Oh no!
Let's talk about anything else.
Okay. You don't want to tell me about hoverboard stuff.
Just type it in. Just
type it in. I can't, not now.
No. I meant after.
I'm trying. My brain is like.
It's just a guy using a hoverboard to go back and forth during.
What?
Yeah.
Why is that popular?
I think everything is popular amongst bizarre. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, there's like a whole like subgenre of hoverboard.
I don't think it's.
Or is this just one video that you saw?
It's more than one, but it's not a whole subgenre.
Okay.
It's just like it's. You do your own research, and I'm not. I don't want to be the guy.
Do you ever like?
Probably.
Probably. But no, like there'll be like a trend, just not on Pornhub or anything, but like on like the internet in general, like fidget spinner, let's just say. It's like, oh, these are super popular right now. And then one day you just you go on these adult video sites and in the search bar the first option is fidget spinner, and you're like, this is not applicable. I don't understand.
I have had, this is not exactly what you're talking about, but I think the same, like you know how like the autofill feature, like if you type in if you type in Genesis 7 and then the next day you type in G, it'll just be like, it'll fill in Genesis 7 for you. Mm-hmm. I've had that thing happen. So but I don't notice right away. So then like the thing I search for is just like Snoopy Nightlight 1990. And it's like, that's way specific. Like, need that? It's just because it autofilled whatever.
You're saying it might be something that you searched on Google or something, and it's just autofilling.
That's happened to me. I don't think that's what you're saying, but that's happened to me before. I make a very specific search. It's just. It'll just be like, it would be like if I just typed in like Prince Super Bowl halftime show. Like, that's not what I want to see now, but it does start with P, a very common letter.
Yeah.
No, I don't use A very much. I wouldn't notice if A was keybound to something weird. Or H. H is very specific. If you're using the H key.
For what?
I think there's only one thing. There's only one category that starts with H. It's the Mike Sharka category.
Oh yeah. Have you ever, by the way, experimented with that? People are probably very confused.
Have I ever pushed the H key?
Have you ever pushed the H key and then the Enter key?
And just gone with the number one.
browsed after that.
I have and will again, but not recently.
Okay.
That's all really.
This was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like a. It
Would
thing.
you ever? Was that like the end point of that too? Were you like, nah, this isn't for me?
It was a very brief. I was like, well, I can see the appeal, but also this is a drawing.
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing is that the I could see the appeal if it was like dragons and ninjas and super, or just Overwatch characters, things that aren't going to be.
Yeah.
Normal. But when it's just normal stuff drawn, it's just like, well, I can save the animators
there's
some time.
an easy way around this. Yeah. You guys don't have to do all this for me. You know, I have real stuff, you know.
Yeah, draw more like minotaurs and stuff that you're going to see in category.
You're like, oh, where's the minotaurs?
Yeah.
All I find are real girls.
I type in minotaur. No, I don't want them animated. I want real ones. How about yourself, Julia? How often do you push the key?
It's not often at all. But,
right.
like...
But you have and will again?
Very... Yes, but very infrequently.
I thought you were going to say specifically.
No.
Just Rose. Or like just Tails.
No. No, you've got it all wrong.
Sonic?
I don't like Sonic that much. Okay.
Knuckles? Shadow?
Maybe.
Silver?
No. Blaze? Eggman? Ooh.
Vector? Vector's probably got some stuff.
Vector's definitely got some stuff.
I think they all have stuff because the Sonic fandom just did that. God, man, what a weird fan base. I respect it. I love it. I love that Sonic fans they have this weird reputation of being like super passionate in a weird way, but I just like the base level. Like, I just like that people who like Sonic really like Sonic. I think that's respectable, and then it goes into
it takes a left turn at some point. Yeah.
But I just appreciate really passionate fan bases.
I'm passionate about like 3 Sonic games, and then the rest I don't care about.
Which 3?
Adventure, Adventure 2, and Heroes. Those are the 3. And then I really like Mania too, but I think everyone likes Mania. That's not really a hot take.
What about the director's cut one, the DX one?
DX? That's basically Sonic Adventure.
That's the first one that you named?
Yeah, it's a remake of Sonic Adventure with a few like added stuff.
Right on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think like of the major video game fandoms, I think I don't even know. Smash is weird because like you actually really little things. Like it's just a collage of other things. Like I like Captain Falcon. A huge portion of that is through Melee, and I like F-Zero too. But it's like it is 2 different ideas.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel the same about Falco too. Like I'm not a Star Fox fan necessarily, but I still love Falco because of Smash.
You ever push the F key?
The F key? No, I've never done that. I don't know if I should either. There's probably some stuff. I love that saying. Push the F key.
It just autofills.
Yeah.
I think it would be. I'm trying to think if there's anything alphabetically further up than furry. That's that popular. I guess just what if it just said
Phil?
What if it
fucking hot?
Just take the hot off. That's what I'm saying right now.
Just take the hot off. Yeah, true. How high do you think just the word sex is? You just...
Yeah, like it could be like bottom tier.
Yeah,
Just
it's
top.
either like at the bottom or at the very top.
Yeah, I don't know. I think because it's attached to so many things, like blank.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's probably really popular, but it's probably not popular by itself. That's really
Yeah.
weird.
Well, it would generate a lot of results, but I don't think people are searching that like at that alone. You know?
It's the equivalent of typing, but only on that website.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I do not want to find out. Like, I don't want to give you statistics next time of like, here
Not
are the
even
10
for
most
science.
popular. Maybe for science. You got me.
Which Melee character would be highest? You think it's Doug? No, it'd have to be a girl. It'd have to be Peach, right?
I'm thinking. You're right. It kind of has to be a girl.
Yeah, I think so. Fox?
Are we counting Ultimate or just Melee? Or just 64?
I'm just counting Melee, but Ultimate opens up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for Ultimate...
Ooh, Noah says Samus. That's kind of an interesting answer because...
Samus is very covered, though. Oh, yeah, he might be right.
Yeah. Ultimate, you have Zero Suit Samus. Melee, you just have regular Samus. I don't know if we can count Zero Suit for Melee.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they both have Samus, so that we're spiked up. Sonic?
Sonic? You think Sonic is the highest?
No.
I think it has to be ZSS or like Palutena, maybe.
What if it's...
Or Peach again?
What if it's just like a dark horse candidate that nobody saw coming?
It's Pac-Man.
What Pac-Man?
It's fucking Rob. It's like, oh no.
I was ready for Pac-Man to enter my... I was mid-sentence and you said Pac-Man and then it caught up like...
Game & Watch.
People just can't get enough of the two-dimensional characters.
Yeah.
Game & Watch and Pac-Man. Waka Waka.
Oh, no.
6, 9.
Oh my god. That's such a dumb idea. Oh my god. Can you imagine, like, say you're a Game & Watch main or something and you just want a Twitter profile picture where it's 2 Game & Watches getting a 6 and a 9 and you're just sitting there grinding RNG for hours?
Yeah, I don't even know. How long would that take? Like,
that would be...
It's not like... It's not
1
like
in 18
infinite
chance? Or maybe that's not how it works. I don't know.
It's like a 1 in 9 chance that you get a 6, for example. And then it's a 1 in...
It would be 9 squared then, I think.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to tell you.
It'd be like 1 in would that be 81?
I'll tell you. I think it is 81. Yeah, 1 in 81. So we could get it.
Yeah.
Remind me next time. We'll just spam side B with Game & Watch for a while and then clip it when we get it.
Easy. Yeah. Easy clip.
Easy. You can. The thing about side B is a bunch of time. So time-wise, it probably wouldn't take that long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Especially if you did it all the time. Like you just did it for 5 minutes before every when you're warming
5 minutes, yeah.
You probably get it eventually. I don't want to eat these words when we just never get it, but remind me next time we're playing. We could try it.
Yeah. Noah says Marth might be high.
I don't know if people know who Marth is. I get on paper that Marth is like pretty and androgynous and like Japanese. Like that's a pretty big one. I don't think people type in the word Marth to get that. I don't know.
That's why I think it's Peach. Yeah. She's like the most immediately recognizable, I think. That would be searched. I don't think Mario's getting any airtime. Oh, he's thinking. He's thinking long and hard. No pun intended.
No pun Nintendo. What if it's Ness because it's most of the word penis?
They just misspell it. Like, I missed the first... Actually, you'd have to make quite a number of mistakes there. You'd have to miss the first 2 letters, first of all. You'd have to type E instead of I. And then the finger would have to hit S twice.
Forgot that Ness. In my head, they're a lot easier to get. I was like, if you just add an S, but you're right, that would just be Nis, which isn't anything.
Nis. Imagine if his name is Nis.
Nis is like the number one result. Not even a character. I was trying
what
to.
if it's Nana for all the wrong reasons? Oh no!
I think I was gonna go with the spelling wise. There's like a word that gets searched a lot, like jiggly.
Jiggly. Does that count?
I don't know.
Link. Oh, I want to see people linking.
Oh, is that a voice?
That was the horny person voice.
Just like he's just like, oh yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh man.
Just a creaky door opens in the back.
Noah says Donkey Kong for the expand dong meme.
Donkey probably comes up a lot.
Donkey, yeah.
Show, punch. Mostly those two. That's probably it. I think my guess is going to be Fox, I think, could come up a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's Fox, is my guess.
Fox, maybe.
That's my guess.
I think it's Fox or Peach.
Or Jiggly.
Those are my two guesses.
Jiggly's probably up there.
Or Doc.
Dorf.
Dorf. Do you think people search doctor a lot?
Oh, yeah.
I bet they do.
Yeah. That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
That's more than the...
Does that count for Doc?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to use is like who's going to come up based on everything that gets typed in. Who's the most popular one? Fox is up there. I think... I don't know. Roy? Just because he's a common name? I don't know. It's a guy's name. Roy. I know what's not going to be popular, and that's Bowser.
Wait. Actually, I think it might be Bowser because of the Bowsette shit. Yeah. I think it might actually be Bowser.
He got buffed so hard.
That was a crazy patch for him.
Wow.
For sure.
Bowser spiked on the things that end in hub leaderboards. Can you tell that I am...
What's up, Squizzage? Squizzage said, I'm gonna be real, I joined late. Are you talking about popular porn categories? We're talking about which...
Sorry, you let him know.
Yeah, we're talking about which melee character we think would have the highest search rating on Pornhub.
Mm-hmm.
And we're thinking... I said Peach. Quig said Fox. But now we're thinking Bowser might actually be it.
Just to be clear, the reason I said Fox is going to come up in a lot of related things, and so he as a character will get bumped. It was just same as Jiggly. Jigglypuff.
Jiggly, yeah.
I think, and you said Dr. Mario, and Doc. That's pretty popular, yeah.
Squidget says, if Foxy counts for Fox, then Fox is free.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
That's what you
exactly.
Think too. I thought you were trying to take a furry angle.
You said Nana, and I think you didn't give yourself enough credit. That's a really
Nana, yeah.
Like a tangentially related word.
Yeah. If Nana counts.
Yeah, I think Martha is less popular because you'd have to literally...
Yeah. And there's
even though he's probably one of the only characters in that you'd want to see, really? Because nobody wants to see Jigglypuff.
Yeah. You should open chat if you can.
Oh, no.
CFR is like, hey, don't know exactly what's happening here, but it sounds like Smash, so here's this crazy shit that popped up in my Twitter feed. He thinks we're just talking about Melee,
Uh-oh.
And not, Melee porn.
Dude, I love how CFR loves the weather. That's such a funny thing that I associate him with is just liking knowing what the weather's gonna be.
Are we gonna get into that while he's in chat?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
I always find it funny that that and I don't want him to stop. Like I don't want him to be self-conscious.
Mhm.
But I love when he posts in chats that I'm in or just on his like Twitter or Facebook, just facts about the weather. Especially if it's like a link to something a long time ago that he's like it's in his Facebook memories of like, remember that really cold day? I'm like, I bet you do.
Roads are looking bad today.
CFR
Thanks, Nick.
most days.
He said it was butternut in all caps. It's true.
It was.
Dude, I didn't know butternut was so far up north. It's like almost Canada.
It explains the coldness.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not a weather expert. I don't want to go into here. CFR's just like, not all northern. I haven't. All right, let's talk about what we were actually going to talk about.
Oh, we're going to start the tier list?
I think that's a good idea. Let me
Yeah,
pull up.
I think it's about time.
I wonder if we have the Smash, like just the taunt animation somewhere.
I have a tier list up of just melee characters. But obviously I know like Pichu has 2, Falcon has 2. So, I don't know if there's a better way we can do it.
Okay, so this is pretty great. If you go to... I'm going to throw it to you in Discord. You can just scroll, and that way you can show the people what we're looking at. And it contains both for the Falcon and Pichu.
Okay. Do we want to like make a actual like tier list people can look at, or just kind of throw them in tiers as we like read them?
Ooh. I'll leave that up to you. I think this website's really helpful. I'm going to wind up looking at this a lot.
All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use tier maker and put just them in tiers. And I think we're going to have to just treat Pichu and Falcon as like just one pack, you know?
Okay.
Like,
also, before anybody asks, we talked about a lot of... Or like...
Sorry, your mic keeps cutting out. It's kind of annoying, but...
Sorry.
No, it's my fault, not yours.
Fox and Falco's like special Corneria taunt, we're not going to count. Everything. The only things we're going to count are
just regular taunts.
Just regular taunts.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because there's lots of fun stuff you can do instead of taunting, but
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like when I taunt as Zelda, I don't taunt because her taunt sucks. I just turn to
let's
Sheik.
throw Zelda in D tier real quick here.
Yeah,
Zelda, easy. Bottom tier. I don't think anyone's going to argue that.
Yeah, when I taunt with Zelda, I just turn to Sheik and then I turn back to Zelda because that's more efficient. And
that's a better taunt, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hers is so bad. Alphabetically, it's also at the... which makes sense. Hold her hands together as if in prayer. Even describing it is terrible. She just put, like... That's not very... It's fine as a pose, but taunt. Like,
wait, it says that on the list?
On the list it says...
Oh, there. It's at the bottom.
Where it belongs.
Yeah, they've already ordered it for us. All right. You want to start at the top with Bowser?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bowser's is pretty sick.
Whoa.
Not gonna lie. That might be... I don't know if I can say it's S tier.
It's really good.
Because I think there are some...
Because he also roars. He goes... Rawr.
Yeah. It might be S tier.
I'd put it in A tier.
Alright, well, we'll put it in A tier for now.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn good, though.
Should we put in both of Falcon's taunts? We just pick which one is best and just put that in.
Yeah, let's just pick the better one for Falcon.
Okay. All right. I know which one I like more.
Okay.
Do you know
This might differ. I don't know. I think the backwards one looks cooler.
Yeah, the one where he's facing away from camera.
Yeah.
I've always thought that one was way cool.
It's so gangster.
Yeah, it's so badass. But I do like the other one. Like I like the other one.
Other one's pretty good too. That's like iconic.
Yeah. I love that he says show me your moves no matter which way, because if he didn't say it, did it
Mm-hmm.
to the left, I would that would
Show
suck.
me your move.
Thank goodness he says it in both as well. I think that one's cooler. I like the salute.
Rev, when you say team left, do you mean like when he's
left.
facing left? Okay. Yeah.
Facing left is the backwards one.
This website's kind of weird because it has the facing right taunt on the left and then the facing left taunt on the right.
Thank goodness it's a wiki. We can fix that later.
Yeah. Sick.
Oh,
all right, so assuming wait, we got a tier Falcon though. Is that an S tier? You gotta keep in mind the quote too, you know? The iconic show me your moves. I think it might deserve S.
I think S tier.
I think so too.
I really like it. I really like the show me your moves line.
Yeah.
Does he still say it in English if you switch the...
I think so. I think he says it in Japanese.
Because I know Mewtwo's taunt gets like twice as
what?
Twice as good if you have it set to Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he laughs in a way deeper voice, just like that. Okay, I would say S tier for Falcon for sure.
DK. DK's is pretty good, but it's not good in the same way Falcon's or Bowser's is.
It's like a joke.
Yeah. It's a great frame to pause on, that's for sure.
I think it's on the Bowser tier because it's really iconic and like really popular, but it's not really badass. It's just more like, I don't know. It's as funny as Bowser's is cool.
Yeah. It's a funny one.
It's a very funny one.
I think it's got to go A. Docs is pretty cool. I've always liked Docs.
Yeah, his is pretty bad. Can you imagine doing that, by the way? That's actually takes a lot of skill.
Yeah. Can you imagine if it had a hitbox? Like you just run
punch?
Into it.
The punch,
yeah. Kills instantly.
Yeah, dude. I was telling Joey, doesn't cut out. I was telling Joey, I wish taunts had like a hidden hitbox, but you had to phantom hit with the taunt.
Yeah, so it was like really hard.
And it did like rest percent damage, like it did rest knockback and damage. So you had to phantom hit them with your taunt. I would patch that
points for Doc being able to cancel his. Can he? Can Doc cancel his taunt? That's what Rev is saying.
I don't know. I know you can cancel Pikachu's with Shield, but I didn't know you could cancel Doc's.
I'm thinking A tier for Doc too. I don't want to put him any lower than that. I don't know.
I think A tier is fine. I think we'll put him in A.
All right.
Tentative
A tier.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do a second draft once we get everyone in.
For sure. Falco's I don't really like too much. It's too long. You can't use it ever. It's long and it's not cool enough to justify being how long it is. You know what I mean?
In Japanese, he says, "Get your hands off my prey," or "You're running away." In English, he merely chuckles.
I wish he said stuff.
I wish he said stuff. The Japanese version has like a better version of Falco because I think it's still... Oh, wait, is it PAL? Oh, no. So we still have the best version. We just have to switch the language to Japanese to get the... And we have to speak Japanese to understand what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, maybe like B or C tier. I think it's pretty bad, actually.
Yeah. I think in Japanese it's a B. In English it's a C.
It's a C.
I'll put it in C for now.
I love Fox's taunt.
It's so good.
But I don't know if it's like because of what I associate it with, or if it's genuinely like the animation on its own. I think the two have fused because it's just such a cocky dick move to do that.
Yeah. It's like perfect for competitive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I think it's really good. I would put it in
A
It's
tier?
really good. I would, yeah. I really like it.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it could be much better, you know what I mean? That's what's making me think it might be an S, but I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of S tiers if we're not
not careful.
stingy. Yeah. Alright, we'll throw Fox an A. Ganon's.
His is pretty good. I like that his, if you pause it, he has like a visible bone thing happening.
Does he?
Yeah, I remember we were playing yesterday.
If you zoom in on it, yeah.
He has like a whiz rod effect. He laughs, he pelvic thrusts, he flies. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot, yeah.
His cape wiggles. Look at his cape, by the way. His cape's
flaps. Going crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the voice acting could have been a little better. He's just like, ha ha ha. I think it's B.
Okay, B tier's okay.
B tier.
Yeah.
Icy's pretty whatever.
I do not like Icy's very much. I think
it's very better with Nana or the same.
You can desync them, so it's better with Nana.
Okay.
No. But we're not talking about that. We're just talking about pushing up on the D-pad.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty vanilla.
Yeah. Is it outright bad? That's the question.
It's up there with Zelda in terms of taunt that isn't very effective or cool. It's just like, yeah. I think it's like Zelda level mediocre.
Okay. I'll throw it in D. I'm not sure if there's going to be a lot that are D, so I'll just put him there for now. Above Zelda, though. Still above Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda belongs in a tier of bad.
Jigglypuff. I think it's only good if you pause on the wink. That's the only way Jigglypuff's is good.
Yeah, I think hers is really good. Pause on the
if you miss the pause, it's like a C. I think if you get it, it's like a B.
If you miss the pause, though, she looks like drunk.
Yeah. If you miss the pause, it's a D. If you let it go normally, it's a C. If you get the pause, it's a B.
I think so. I think I would put it in B and just give it the benefit of the.
Yeah, I think so too. It's B. All right. Kirby. I hate to do my man dirty, but
this is so bad.
It's not good.
He says hi.
He just says hi. And it lasts a half a second.
He goes, hi.
Oh. Are we going to have to put my man in D tier? Better than Zelda's, right?
I think Zelda's an F tier.
Yeah. You know what? We're going to make an F tier just for Zelda.
Yeah. I don't want to have Zelda included with poor Kirby. Although I do think I think Kirby's is just like the Ice Climbers. It's just like just a waste. Just a waste of a time. I do think that it's funnier because of the sound. Like the sound makes it pretty good.
It's going in D.
That's about it.
It's going in D. Sorry, Kirby.
You just spam it. You can't do it like 5 times.
That doesn't make it better.
I know.
You can annoy people 5 times as fast.
5 times as much. I don't know about it.
Yeah. Link is not good either, I think.
Yeah, Link's is...
I like the description it has. As if admiring his own handsomeness.
Sheathes sword, places shield on back, lets out a chuckle, then brushes his hair as if in his own handsomeness.
What a Chad.
It's a very Chad taunt.
Okay. Well, Falco is in C tier by himself. Would you say this is better, worse, or the same as Falco?
I think it's very similar to Falco's.
Yeah.
It takes a while. It's effective. It's not outright bad. It's just like kind of there. Weirdly,
so
it's very similar to Zelda in terms of like the actual pose, but
at least with Link, you can like see that he's taunting. It's not Zelda bad. I think it's the same as Falco. It's very similar.
I'm not gonna die on this hill. I'm not gonna make this point very hard. I'm not gonna defend it. I think Kirby's is a tier better than Link's.
Ooh,
if that means moving Kirby to C tier, if that means moving Link down to F tier, I don't know what that means, but I think Kirby's is better than Link's. But
okay, so
they're fighting for more garbage. Like either one's good.
Yeah. All right. So if I were to move Kirby up, he would be tied with Falco. No.
It's either Link is moving down or he's just in the same tier. We can't move Kirby up because his sucks. I imagined it for a second and I didn't.
So is Kirby's better than... You say Kirby's is better than Link?
I think so. What do you think? Just compare those. Just compare those two. What do you think? Who would you rather be?
Kirby's is more like... It's funnier.
Yeah.
It's more likely to make me smile, that's for sure. So I guess Kirby's is better. All right, we'll put Link in D under Kirby.
All right, good.
In fact, we'll put Kirby above Icy's too.
Kirby should be the best D tier taunt, but he should not be C tier. I was considering putting Link in F tier.
In F?
But I don't know if I would want to do that on the first draft, but...
Yeah. Well, that would make... Right now, F is just Zelda.
But if you
I feel like it should be that way.
If you compare Link's and Zelda, very similar, though.
Yeah, but Zelda, you can't even tell that she's doing anything. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. Yeah, you're right. Zelda deserves to be.
Yeah.
Hers is so much worse than every taunt.
I think so, too.
Link might be the worst taunt, but at least he taunts, whereas Zelda doesn't do anything.
At least he tried. Yeah.
All right. Now we move on to my pick for best taunt in the game. Luigi, because of the hitbox.
Just because of the hitbox.
I think that moves what would otherwise be taunt into genuinely like next tier of. I think it's like similar to Meta Knight and Brawl.
Nobody stands a chance.
Nobody stands a chance to.
Okay, but as a taunt though, does it deserve an S tier spot?
All right, let's pretend it didn't have a hitbox.
Mm-hmm. It'd be bad, right?
I still like it a little.
You still like it?
I still like it. Part of the reason is that aw, shucks.
Aw, shucks. That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm willing to put it in S tier. I think it's dope that it has a hitbox, and it kind of like, that's like the first instance of that. I know in Ultimate, like a few more characters have that, but Luigi did it first. That's for sure.
Does he have a taunt in 64?
I don't know if he does. Well, I think he does, but I don't know if it hurts. I don't know if it does anything.
Okay. Yeah, if it was just the Quigs tier list, I would put Luigi in SS triple mega tier, but I understand that.
I'll throw him up in S, but I'm not gonna put him above Falcon. How about that?
Okay. All right.
Rev says it does do damage in 64.
Sick.
I didn't know that. Okay. Now we have Mario. That's an interesting one. I feel like either you have to put Mario in S, or it just takes too long and it's like a mid tier. You know what I mean? Like, when are you ever gonna pull this off? You can't do it. It takes too long, and you can get hit out of it.
This also increases his hurt box. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hmm.
and he's not moving during it. I don't know if that makes it better.
But then again, you can do it when you have a giant mushroom become a skyscraper for a second.
Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Wait, it says the size increase stacks with special matches and super mushrooms.
Yeah,
so you could do giant melee, get a super mushroom, and then taunt.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to do that. I haven't seen that.
I think I would put it like B tier.
B tier.
Do we have a B tier? Or do we go right from A to C? Is anyone else in B tier?
Ganon and Puff.
Yeah, it's in the Ganon category. It's just like Ganon. It's just
I think so.
I wish it was better, but it's still pretty good.
We're gonna get hate for that. People are gonna say Mario's S, but I don't see it.
The noise is pretty good.
The noise is good, yeah. That is true.
And we'll go back through. We'll do another pass of this after we get everybody.
Marth. Super weeb.
I like Marths. I think it's like Fox's.
Yeah.
Competitive. Good.
It's very competitively viable, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely it. You can tell he's a top tier just from his taunt, similar to Fox.
Yeah. And like, it just describes every Marth main perfectly. You know what I mean? They think they're the shit.
They're all weebs.
They're all weebs.
A lot of them have expensive haircuts, and
they all have swords.
Yeah, most of them are wearing tiaras.
They're all named Marth.
Yeah, that's the big.
Do you think there's a Marth name? There's a Marth main named Marth out there.
There's Umarth from California, but that's because his first name is Umar.
Yeah.
I think his is whatever Fox's. Whatever Fox's tier is, I think that Marth is exactly the same. It's very good.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's
fair.
About it. He also says, Mina Minakure.
Mina Minakure.
Mina Minakure.
Macarena.
I wish he just said the Macarena.
That was his taunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his is quite
tier.
good. It's much
Mewtwo's. Oh man, I love Mewtwo's. And you're saying it's better in Japanese too?
I think it's 10 times better in Japanese.
Dude, I think Mewtwo's an S. I think it's super cool. His tail spins around.
It looks slow, but that's only the very, very end of it that's slow.
Yeah,
I think Mewtwo's at least A, with an argument for Bowser level up. It's really good.
Well, Bowser's an A right now.
I would put Mewtwo's an A, but I see your point. It's very good.
Yeah,
and the sound is really good. That's the thing that we don't have. If you're watching this and you don't believe us how good Mewtwo's is, go turn the language to Japanese. Taunt with Mewtwo. It is so good.
So good.
He just laughs at you.
All right. I'll throw Mewtwo an A. I think A's going to need some rework when we're all done. Because we got a lot here. Yeah, but I'll put him in A right now.
Some people are going to get jostled, I'm sure.
Bowser might take some jostling.
Bowser might wind up B tier. I'm not sure how long he can hang on. I think we started strong with Bowser, and now we're...
Yeah. Game & Watch. I know PM players are big into this one, but I'm not a huge fan. I think it's just annoying.
All the taunts are, not all of them, a majority of the taunts in PM are just because you can cancel them, but the sound effect keeps playing because you can like teeter cancel them. And Game & Watch's bell is really,
obnoxious.
Built for that. Yeah. In terms of just like the sound and the animation, I think it's pretty good. I think it's fast.
You think it's good?
I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's great.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Kirby's like hi. It's just
all right. So we're looking at like a B or a C. So B tier.
B would be impressive for Mr. Game.
Yeah, B tier has Ganon, Puff, and Mario. I think
it's worse than Ganon.
Yeah. C is just Falco. I think it might be a C.
I would agree. I think it goes.
I don't think it's any lower because after that it's Kirby, Ice Climbers, Link, and Zelda, and I don't want to do Game & Watch dirty that.
Yeah, I think he that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I would put him there.
All right, this list is coming together. All right, Ness.
About to include my least favorite character.
No, Ness is just garbage. I don't even like it, and I'm a huge Ness guy.
Okay.
I can't say it's an F though.
I would put it in C myself.
C, really?
Yeah.
You don't think D?
No, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's obnoxious. I think the fact that he just gives it a lot of.
He
he turns to you, the person playing the game, and just looks right at and just nods at you directly. I think that is worth a.
Yeah.
That adds a lot of personality to it.
I kind of like that he gets into his little pose too.
Yep.
He's like, I gotta prepare to shake my head.
It just looks right at you, turns to you. Just, okay.
All right, I'll put him bottom of C.
Yeah,
I think Falco and Game & Watch are still better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. All right,
okay.
C tier.
Okay.
All right, it's Peach. It's another really good competitive one.
I think it's S tier myself.
Dude, that Armada clip alone makes me want to put it S.
Big stonks rise for Peach.
Yeah.
So sweet. I really like it. I really like it. It is not a trivial percentage of the reason I play for so much. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
It's gotta be S.
So sweet.
So
also, she turns to you like Ness and she winks. Just like
and puts up the hand sign too.
Yep. And Armada always does it after he kills somebody with a Stitch face.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just so smug, like that RNG part.
So much sass behind it.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah, I don't disagree with S.
Sass has 3 S's, and so does
this.
Really good.
Yeah, it has to be an S. All right, which Pichu one? Okay,
left.
Facing
right.
Facing right.
Where Pichu weighs down. That's my favorite.
That's better than him just flailing. Seriously, what is he doing in the facing left? He's just having a seizure. An out-of-body experience.
I don't know.
Has IASA frames. What does that mean?
Interruptible as soon as. So you can shield partway through it, and then it'll cancel the rest of the taunt animation.
Interesting.
And I think it still plays the sound, because the sound gets cued at the start of the taunt. So you can be saying the end of Pichu while you're actionable. But it's not very much. I think it's just like the very end of the... But Pichu and Pikachu both have IASA frames on their taunts. I didn't realize that the flailing one, you could interrupt it after a jump. Which, there's 4 jumps total, so you could just skip that last...
Yeah.
Shield.
Shield. Pichu... I mean...
I think it's better than Ness.
I think it's probably a B.
I think it's pretty. Yeah, I think B is probably right.
Yeah. It's not great. It's just kind of cute.
Just cute,
I think it's a B. And Pikachu, slightly worse, in my opinion. He's just kind of waving. You can cancel it, that's true, but...
That's true.
I think it's worse than Pichu's.
I think it's worse than Pichu's, yeah. So maybe C tier?
Yeah, I think so.
I am conflicted on Roy.
Roy? Dude, Roy's is sick. He looks so confident.
But he's Roy, so whatever
it's
he
like, I'm gonna fuck him up, and then just gets destroyed.
Knowing that right after this taunt, he's still it's really funny.
Dude, S tier.
No.
No, not S.
I'll fight you on putting
it's
it
so
in S tier.
sick. Okay.
Yeah.
I just love how ferocious he is while being a terrible character. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if I have the heart to put it below A though. You think it deserves B?
No. I think it's right on the line. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's really funny. It's like it's so funny once you
Yeah, once you know how bad he is, it's really funny. I'm throwing it bottom of A.
I love the kung fu pose where the sword is nowhere to be seen. Just,
yeah.
I won't be needing that. It doesn't do anything. I think Samus's is cool too. I think hers is because it makes that cool sound.
Pew. Yeah.
Pew.
It's pretty cool.
It's weird seeing Sheik's and Samus's right next to
They're very
basically
similar.
the same. Yeah.
I think Samus, it's a very simple taunt, but then the sound brings it up a little bit. So I'm going to go with B. I think without the sound, it would be a C.
Yeah, and Sheik's sound is really bad, so hers might have to be a C version of the same taunt.
I'll put Samus B, Sheik C.
Because doesn't Sheik have a noise with?
Even in sound test, she has that.
I think no. She literally makes a noise taunt.
She's like, yeah, she like hisses at you. I think.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
Oh yeah, that's what she does. She goes, oh.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's
a bad sound to make.
Yoshi's
is so good. He's so good.
It just reminds me of Amza looking at it. It's
Yoshi.
like better Pikachu.
Oh, it's better everything. It's so good.
It's like if you take the good from Kirby and the good from Pikachu and just combine them.
Well, what tier is Pikachu?
Pikachu is C. And
he's guaranteed B tier.
B tier at least.
He has to be B tier. It's so good. Yoshi.
How about top of B tier?
Yeah,
or is that
fine.
Okay? We'll go top of B. All right, we only have one more character.
It's our boy.
Just our boy, and holy shit. This taunt. Dude, it has to be S, doesn't it? It's the chug. It's iconic.
It is. Oh, the mouth wipe after.
The mouth wipe. The
fact you can cancel with a couple of projectiles.
And the boomerang, yes.
You can throw a boomerang, or you can just have a bomb, which I always thought was the best one.
I think it might be like a bottom of S tier. I really like Young Link's taunt.
I think it's really, really good. I think S tier is fine. Because we're about to go through it again.
Yeah.
Let me pull up your stream and see the list at once. But yeah, I think his is really good. My only criticism is its length.
But he's chugging, so it like kind of makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good list.
That is a good list. The S tier is like some.
Where are the ice climbers? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, they're in D.
Oh boy.
A tier is looking a little crowded.
Maybe I would move. I would maybe move.
I'm thinking Fox has to go up.
I think Falco has to go down. His is
Falco has to go down.
I mean,
you don't think like Ness or Sheik?
No, and I think the reason why is because he spins really slowly. He does this like kind of shitty laugh.
Yeah, it's like he's trying too hard.
Yeah, he really wants you to think that he's badass, and I see right through his brain.
Yeah, you convinced me. Down to D.
And I would put Fox in S tier. I would put Fox. He might even be
better than Young Link.
He might be the best taunt in the game when you consider what we're considering for every character. Like in terms of inflicting salt, Fox is really good. Fox.
Well, if you land Luigi's though, if you land it, we haven't considered that. Like we talked about that it has a hitbox, right? Mm-hmm. But if you land Luigi's taunt, you're going down in history. You know what I mean? I think for that reason, it might be the best.
Yeah, it's when we were spitballing yesterday, I was like, I think Luigi has the best taunt in the game. So I still think I'm kind of right. But if he didn't have a hitbox, and Fox's doesn't, and it's almost as good.
Yeah, true.
And Falcon's is really good. Peach's is really good. The thing about Falcon and Peach, though, is that a huge portion of a huge part of their taunt is the sound. And
Luigi doesn't have anything.
Luigi doesn't need sound.
He's the oddball in the S tier, actually. Everyone else makes a sound. Luigi just gets carried by the hitbox.
Look at him in there. He doesn't even fit the rest of the group.
Yeah.
He's just a guy with a mustache. Also, Mewtwo has skyrocketed up the tier list.
Yeah, who had the biggest jump? I think it is Mewtwo.
It's definitely Mewtwo.
Or Falco in the wrong direction.
Bowser, I'm not convinced is A tier.
Oh, Bowser's is good, though.
I might.
You think switch Bowser and Yoshi, maybe?
That's what I was thinking. Let him lead the charge on B Squad. Put Amsa where he rightfully deserves
B
to
Squad.
be.
All right. Bowser. Sorry.
Sorry, Bowser.
Getting schnuffed.
But he is still better than a lot of characters.
Yeah. Well, okay, are we satisfied with our S tier? We don't think anyone needs to move up to it, do we?
As long as you make it clear that I would just move Luigi. That's all I would.
Luigi what?
Move Luigi all the way left. That's what I would do.
Better than all these guys. I think Fox is the only contender.
Yeah. So maybe Luigi, Fox, Falcon, Peach, Young Link.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Mewtwo.
And I bet somebody somewhere is going to say Donkey Kong, whoa, which is fair, but this list is...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm already calling it right now. DK and Mario are going to get us a lot of hate.
Puff as well, because of the wink. But we're acknowledging the wink. But what if you don't wink?
Yeah, it's hard to get the wink. And when you don't, it sucks. I'm sorry.
Also, in tournament, you can't wink because you forfeit a stock.
Exactly. If you use Fox's in tournament, it's sick. Mm-hmm. If you use Luigi's in tournament, it's sick. Falcon's sick. Peach sick. Young Link, you're a madman, but also sick.
Mewtwo, why are you playing Mewtwo?
Yeah.
Puff, it's like, hey, you're playing Jigglypuff. We get it.
Yeah, you can't incorporate pauses. And that also goes for DK. That's why DK gets brought down too.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We're saying it's very good. I like DK's taunt. It's just not the top tier.
I might slide DK over next to Mewtwo. That might be my move, just to acknowledge,
Ooh.
like,
Better than Marth and Yoshi?
I think so. I certainly
Okay.
taunt with him way more than I do with.
Yeah.
I taunt with DK all the time.
This list looks pretty solid.
Maybe move Samus up a little, but
Samus, yeah.
I think like she didn't get enough love. Hers is pretty good.
Better or worse than Puff?
Just on principle, I would put her above,
Above Puff?
but below Ganon. Ganon's is really good. Okay, all right, there we go. What do you think?
I agree with that. Yeah. I think Samus and Puff are very close. Ganon and Bowser are like a step above those. Mario, I think, is in a good spot. Solid mid tier.
He is a solid mid tier. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, he didn't really change much.
Mario's a mid tier in the real game and in this, whatever the hell this is. I think the other tiers are fine. Do we think Link is the second worst? Worse than Ice Climbers? I think Kirby and Falco are definitely better.
I almost think that I would put Link
down
in F tier. Yeah, it's really bad.
It's pretty bad.
I love the idea of tier. Could you add a tier, call it Zelda, and put it below
Z tier?
Z
for
tier.
Zelda.
And then I would put Climbers and Link in F tier.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what color you want to make it. Brown, yellow, or whatever.
Z tier. Gray. Ew. Okay. Zelda by herself. Ices and Link. Okay. How do we feel about this?
Well, that shakes up our list a little because.
Yeah. Now we can
move.
Maybe move Sheik down a bit.
Yeah, maybe move Sheik and Ness down. Maybe
Ness, you
don't have to move Ness down, but you could if you want. You can move Pikachu too.
Pikachu. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Pika. All right. I think that's fair.
A little better. Okay. Anybody in B tier that's like right on the edge of C?
I don't think Mario deserves C. I don't think anyone above Mario deserves C. Pichu might be a C. I wouldn't mind putting Pichu in C.
Yeah, I would move Pichu down to C. Somewhere in C. Wherever you put her is probably fine.
Yeah. And then Roy, I still argue A tier.
I think Roy.
I don't want to put Roy in B. It's too good. It's too funny.
I would. Oh man, it's tricky. The only thing I would say, you're not going to agree. Okay, the only thing I would say is, I think Kirby's still the best of D tier, and Pikachu is the worst of D tier.
Damn, you moved Pika down way to like the bottom.
Not really. I mean, D tier is correct, I feel.
Yeah.
It might just be more that.
Yeah, Pika's doesn't really have anything going for it other than you can cancel it. You know?
Maybe Sheik. I think Sheik's actually the one at it.
Yeah, Sheik sucks.
Boy, D tier took a turn.
Yeah.
It was tumultuous in there. But what I was thinking was that there's a clear. I can understand that like. Okay, I would put Mario as the head of C tier on my list because the drop off from B to C is the drop between good and okay, and I think Mario's is the best okay taunt, and Puff's is the worst good taunt.
Ooh. Ooh, that's interesting, man.
I had to think about that a while.
That's interesting. You think... I just know people are going to be up in arms about Mario. I'm just afraid of putting him any lower.
I would say Mario is the best
Okay taunt.
the best okay taunt, and Puffs is the worst legitimately good taunt.
Okay, how about
That's how
this?
I feel.
Do you consider Mario to be... Like, if you took the whole cast, right?
Mhm.
Would you say Mario's taunt is in the better half?
No, I think it's directly in the center.
You think it's directly in the center? Okay.
I genuinely feel he is directly.
Well, that's good because there are 26 characters. What is the 13th spot? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. That would be where Ganon is. So we have a problem.
Well,
there are a lot more good taunts than bad taunts.
I can work with this. Oh, are we okay? Okay, we're good.
Let's just put it there and see how it looks.
Let's see how it looks.
He's right in the middle right now.
Like, symmetrically, it looks good, right? Like, I know he's not technically 13, but he is the best of the C tier, which is like the middle of the middle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is like, yeah, every single taunt from Mario, I would say, is a mediocre to bad taunt, and every taunt above him, I think, is sick on some level.
Yeah, that is true.
There's none that look weird. There's no like taunt that should be higher, and there's no higher taunt that should be low. So Mario is this weird Hyrule invisible barrier between the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And
That's actually so true. There's like a very clear line between good and bad taunts, and that's Mario.
Which
everything below Mario is trash, and everything above Mario is sick.
On some level. Like, I know Samus's is kind of straightforward, but Samus is a like badass that makes up for the fact that the taunt isn't amazingly stylized. And like Ness is amazingly stylized, but he's just Ness, so it weighs it down.
Yeah.
The big curveball. Do you put Mario at the bottom of B tier or the top of C tier? And I would put him on the top of C tier.
I'm fine with that. I think that's a good choice. Just looking at it now, it just seems to make so much sense, you know? It just does. Okay, here's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Should we make a double S tier?
I think so.
Are there S's better than other S's? All S tiers are not created equal.
I think we should make an SS tier so that you can move Roy S like I know you want to, and I won't hate it.
Well, no, because Roy's bottom of A tier right now. We can't move him to S. I would move Mewtwo to S, if anything.
Yeah.
I would add Row above.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay.
This is looking solid. I think that you're on something here.
S. Luigi, Fox.
You should make the SS color black or white, like just a neutral color. Instead of red, because it's red right now.
Okay.
Black? Ooh. Or white. Okay, yeah.
How does it look if it's black? Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see the text. That's what I was thinking. Unless you can change the color. I don't think you can. Yeah.
No, you can leave it white. White was fine.
Okay.
All right.
So, I'll move Mewtwo to bottom of S. Does Falcon go to double S?
I think he might. And then that might be the perfect list.
Does Peach go to double S?
No.
Peach's is pretty damn good. but so is Young Link and so is Mewtwo, so it kind of makes sense.
I think it's really the thing that's funny is that I also want to bump Donkey Kong up to S tier.
Top of A tier is pretty good though, man.
I know, but you're right. It doesn't matter. It's like the Mario best of that category, which is where he belongs. But I think Doug deserves to be where he is on the SS tier.
Yeah.
Peaches
I think the SS tier is sick, and I think the S tier is sick, and then after that it's a huge drop off, which makes sense.
I love that Bowser is the best B tier. That's so great. I like it. I think this is pretty.
This is a good list. Yeah.
This is probably where I would lock it. There's not a lot of I can see an argument for DK and Luigi moving farther down, but I don't care. That's where I would put Luigi's, for my money, has the best taunt in almost all of Smash.
No, I just thought about just the amount of hype you get landing the move, combined with the fact that it's so unique in that way, and it's it's an SS. It's probably the best.
I wonder if people would put Falcon over Fox.
Oh, I don't think so. I think Falcons is it's got meme points for sure, but it's not better than Fox's. I don't think so.
No, I think it's right. I'm trying to find the only change. Just put DK next to Mewtwo, just so I can see.
Okay.
Because I'll wait for your stream to move for now. Okay. Let me see how it looks.
All right, he's there. Bottom of S tier? I don't know if he deserves that.
He looks a little weird.
I don't know if he deserves.
All right, put him back. Put him back.
Be with the rest of these guys.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh, I would put Amsa, or I would put Yoshi
above mine.
Yeah, you moved it correctly. I thought you put it in, but you fixed it right
I just had to fix it. I'm happy with this.
I can't find any real problems with it. I'm sure other people will, but I can't find any problems.
I'm sure other people will find lots of problems. Right, I'm going to screenshot this. This is the final list. I will go to Twitter. Not at Quick Trip. I should add Quick Trip. Why the fuck not? Melee taunt tier list.
Oh, I'm ready
made
to retweet it.
By myself and Quigs. Discuss.
Discuss just means tell me I'm wrong. That's all that means. Dude, nobody liked any of our 1 a.m. low tier stuff.
I know. It sucks.
Yeah. What the hell?
Alright.
I'm retweeting.
There it is. That's a solid list. I'm really happy with this. It went from having 5 tiers to 8 tiers.
the correct amount.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
I used a part of my brain to figure out where Mario belongs. That it was like flexing a muscle. It was like working out of the. Just like, where does Mario fit on the list?
Where is he? Oh man,
I feel pretty good about that.
Me too. I like the way it looks. It's good.
Roy just jutting out.
Roy, yeah. I will say, when we moved DK up, we had 5 categories of 4, just all neat in a row. But I just didn't have the heart to do it.
It didn't look right.
I couldn't do it. Wrong. I couldn't do that.
I think the most divisive decision with the funny characters.
Oops. Yep.
That might be where we lose the crowd, where they call us wieners and stuff because they're like Donkey Kong's is funny, and it is.
It is.
Or
We acknowledged that.
Or Roy's is bad, but he's Roy, which makes up.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Roy's is bad at all. Oh, the Chiefs won. Let's go.
That's good.
That's sick.
Wait, was that? We just talked for the entire Super Bowl?
No, we started at like halftime.
Oh, right. We were talking about halftime shows. This show was... Yeah.
This one was a weird one.
It was
all right.
boring categories.
I think to close this episode out, we should come up with the title. I know we had a few good titles at the start, but I can't remember them. I think Xbox 2 was a really funny or Xbox 359.
359. I like that one a lot. I would...
DK not SS tier. Bam. Nick.
Look how fast that was.
Nick.
Look how fast it was.
He wants an SS tier. No.
It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry.
It's not going to happen. He doesn't deserve it.
Look at it this way. If Donkey Kong was SS tier, it would throw our entire taunt economy out of whack.
It's true. Yeah. You look at the 6 characters above DK and tell me with a straight face that his is better than theirs. Because you would be wrong. I'm sorry.
You'd be wrong. You'd be like, oh, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny, but only if you pause on it, which isn't allowed in tournament. And yes, we thought about that.
Really, just rewatch the whole VOD before.
Yes, before you judge us.
No one's going to appreciate how hard we work.
Nobody's going to watch this. Are you kidding?
I don't have a title. I wish I had a title. Press H.
Press H. Pressing H.
I don't know. This was kind of like our Super Bowl halftime. Except it took the whole rest of the game.
Yeah. How about DK is not S tier?
No, that's... Wait a minute. What I like... Spoiler alert. Like, just so you know, when we do our rankings, Donkey Kong does not... He's not S tier.
Yeah. God damn it. I don't have a good title. I think Pressing H is the best title I could come up with.
What about if you just name it
Pac-Man?
Oh god.
Oh no.
What if you just name it Melee Taunt Ranking Show?
Yeah.
Actually, the episode, the Friends episode titles are all the one with.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The one with the Melee Taunt ranking.
The one where we rank the Melee Taunt. I'm
fine with that. Sure, that'll be the title.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout outs to friends. Shout outs to baby Mr. Peanut.
Shout outs to Planters and their great social media.
Shout outs to Quick Trip. Congratulations on being verified. Weirdly needy gas station account.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it. End the VOD there. Did you want to play some Melee, sir?
Off stream or on stream?
I mean, either one works.
I would like to play some Melee.
All right.
Let me turn off my camera. Let me go get some more. We'll play some Melee.
All right. I will cut the VOD off here for Idiot Box. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.